is Attorney.
And this is Reese. And this is Soft30.
And of course, we have DJ Q. And we have D.
Hey,
I should be a DJ now.
what's up?
You should go for it. You should go
Like,
for it.
Anyways, how you doing, Reese?
I'm tired, y'all. That's what I am. I'm tired. I know last week I was on vacation. First of all, I had an amazing fucking time at fucking Dinah Shore, y'all. I had such a good time. It's absolutely ridiculous how much of a good time I had. And then all this week I just been working. I feel like not hard, but just super long ass days. So I'm so tired. I'm just fucking tired. Like that. I don't even have nothing else to say except I'm fucking tired. But anyway, I guess I ain't gonna complain too much at work. We gave away a couple of tablets and stuff today. Not a couple, a lot of tablets today. And so I like when we get to give stuff to the community because, like, you know, shit, we need this stuff. And I be telling everybody, take full advantage of any free resources that they giving us, shit. Because they're gonna give it away anyway, so you might as well benefit from it. But yeah, so that was a good thing to happen today. Also, earlier this week, I got a reading. So randomly, when I was in Palm Springs, at some point, I hit a white girl doobie, and I don't think it was only weed, because I was stuck. Like, I hit it at a pool party, and then I sat down the rest of the pool party. Like, I was just, I couldn't fucking move. Mind y'all, that day I did 2 interviews. So in the interviews, I'm just smiling because no words would come the fuck out. Like, seriously, I was like, oh my goodness, this is so bad. But I swear, like, my mind was moving, but my body was like, nope. So anyway, yeah, that I was just like, God damn it. Anyway, so randomly that night I couldn't sleep, of course, because I'm just still trying to come down from whatever the fuck she might have. I don't know. It could have just been some strong ass weed. I don't know. But note to self, don't hit nobody else weed unless I ask them, is it only weed first? So anyway, I had to go and do a detox after because I was scared. Anyway, so then like at 4 o'clock in the morning or something, I'm sitting there scrolling Facebook because now I'm up looking stupid. So I'm in a couple of spiritual groups, and one group that I will never see posts for. So one of the guys is like, oh, comment hi, and if I feel drawn to you, I'll give you a reading. So I comment hi, logged off Facebook. So a couple hours later, I logged back on, and he was like, oh, I choose you, send me a picture. So I was like, okay, cool. So send a guy a picture. So a couple days later, he sent me a reading. By the time he sent the reading, it was like Wednesday. So I was already home. So he sends the reading, and a lot of the stuff was just kind of factual. A lot of the stuff was other things that other readers had said for me and stuff. And then, like, so I'm not gonna say this person's name, and Ronnie, you don't either. But not like she listens anyway, because now we come to the conclusion that she does not. But anyway, and so one of my friends, one of my good friends, and I haven't decided what I'm going to do about this yet. I think I might. I'm gonna get into what I might do, and I'm gonna give an example of why I'm coming up with this decision. But anyway, so one of my friends didn't tell me happy birthday, and it's not like a friend that normally forgets or something like that, right? I just feel like I don't think she's been shading me. I really don't. I think she has been distant. But I don't think she has, you know, if she feeling some kind of way, you know, like I tell people all the time, if you don't tell me something wrong, I ain't gonna know something wrong. And I ain't gonna do nothing to fix it, because I don't know what the fuck you want me to fix if I don't know something wrong. So anyway, she didn't tell me happy birthday. So when I got home Tuesday night, well, I got home Monday, but Tuesday night, I'm just talking to my daughter about it. I'm like, yo, such and such ain't tell me happy birthday. And I know she knows my birthday because she was supposed to come to Palm Springs. So she knows it's my birthday. Like, it's not like, you know, I'm just like, what the hell? So anyway, a few months ago, I realized, actually not a few months ago, maybe about a year ago, I realized that she has muted me on Instagram. I noticed that because she does not like anything I post, but I see her like other mutual friends stuff that we have. And I'm like, you would know it's my birthday if you were on Instagram, because I'm all over Instagram for my birthday. So anyway, so I'm talking to my daughter, and I'm like, yeah, she muted my Instagram. She didn't tell me happy birthday. Like, she's been real distant. I don't know what the fuck the issue is, but I'm like, I'm definitely feeling some kind of way. So anyway, in the reading, and I'm gonna jump back to it too, but in the reading, the guy was like, it's pretty much like family and friends that have black eyes on you, and the black eyes is pretty much hating. So I'm just trying to like think, you know what I'm saying? Like, what could she be hating off of? Like, she has said things to me like I'm the pretty friend. I actually disagree. I think she's very attractive, and she's the life of the party when we go out together. But I will say things that I've noticed in the last few years. When we used to
That is
go out,
not attractive, gotta do things to stand out. So she would be the life of the party because she's trying to stand out because she's not attractive.
but even her energy,
don't do that.
but even her energy and stuff attract people. Sometimes it's not about looks, like it's your energy and stuff too. So anyway, I noticed right before the pandemic, y'all know I used to talk about it all the time. I used to go to this gay club that was on Mondays. It was at Wicked Bloom. And we used to go together. And then after a while, she was like, oh, I don't want to go no more. It's always the same women. She was just saying things like that. But then I would still go. And I just wouldn't tell her I was going because I'm like, okay, she don't want to go no more. And she would go with other people. And I'm like, the fuck, you said you ain't want to come no more, but you coming every time I'm here, you here. You just with other people and not with me. And you always got some excuse of why you just so happy to be there with them folk. And so anyway, then so what kind of is like pissing me off, and I'm glad I could talk about it now and not get emotional, because when I had talked about it a couple days ago, mind y'all, it's only 2 days later, but when I talked about it a couple days ago, I was crying because I was just like, this is so annoying. So anyway, this is just a random example of just something, right? So a couple years ago, my oldest goddaughter, when her mother was in jail, I had emailed her and I was like, because she said some shit that I ain't like, some lies that I ain't like. So I was like, yeah, I think we should go ahead and cut ties, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, so she called me from jail and she's giving all this stuff up. No, I love you. I don't want you to stop being my friend, and I don't want to stop this, and I don't want to stop that. And I was just like, okay, that's fine. Let's see if we could work it out, right? 2 years after she got out, we stopped being friends, right? But I was irritated then because I'm like, I gave you your out. I said, let's stop being friends. And you made a big deal about it, like you really try and be here. And you knew you wasn't trying to be here anyway, right? So it was the same with this particular friend now, because I would say about 2 years ago, because it was about 2 years ago. And I don't know if anybody that watched the podcast consistently, that 2 years ago, 2 years ago, I was just going through so much. I was super depressed. I cut off just a shit ton of people I was close with, people I wasn't close with. I cut off everybody. And then it was some people that I was like, I'll reach out to them whenever I feel like I want to reach out to them. Anyway, she was one of those people. So at some point, I guess she realized that I was distant. So she reached out and she was like, hey, what's been going on? I haven't heard from you, da-da-da. And I was like, yo, I don't think this friendship is going where it needs to be. You got to give me some time or blah, 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 whatever like that. So anyway, another person that's, oh no, I want to be in your life. I love you so much. And I just want this for us and that for us and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, of course, after a couple months, I'm like, all right, let's meet up and talk about this so we can figure out what can happen. My point is, this is why I'm so irritated with the friend this is happening with now, because again, I gave you a way out. When I told you, hey, I've been cutting motherfuckers off, you know what I'm saying? I just feel like our relationship ain't going nowhere. My therapist told me to whoever I feel like, it ain't happening with, to go ahead and cut the ties. You one of them people, blah, blah, blah. So anyway, that's why I'm irritated. Because when I give you an out, and that's for anybody that might be listening, anybody that might see this episode in the future, even if we meet after this episode or something, if I give you an out of my life, and if you are questioning anything about it, anything, if you are even 1% questioning it, take that out. Period. Take that out. Don't waste my time for 2 more years. And in this case, both people had wasted my time for an extra 2 years. Don't do that shit. You know what I'm saying? If I say, let's cut the friendship, let's cut the friendship. Let's leave it at that. There's nothing wrong with cutting friendships. And there's nothing wrong with cutting friendships before they turn into us seeing each other in the streets and being like, versus us seeing each other in the streets and be like, oh, hey, how you been? And catching up for a couple minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because
my daughter's godmom, if I seen her trip on the fucking sidewalk and bust her head wide open, I would step the fuck over her body. Right? I don't want to see people, you know what I'm saying, and be like that. So now, I'm not saying it's going to be like that with this other friend, but I'm really pissed off that I gave you an out and you didn't take it. So, you know, like I'm saying, like it's irritating as fuck. Why are you my friend, one of my good friends, and you have my Instagram muted? I have all of my, I don't have nobody muted, but I have people that's on my Instagram and stuff. I want to see your shit. That's why I follow you. So I'm not gonna mute your shit just because if I unfollow you, you're gonna know I unfollowed you. So let me mute your shit so you don't, the fuck? No, that's stupid. Like, why are you my friend? And you know what I'm saying? If you don't want to see, because most of the time, especially nowadays, I post if I'm out of town, I post if something good happened. You know what I'm saying? I post if nothing bad really happened to me. So I don't really have nothing bad to put. Like sometimes I talk shit on my social media or something, but you know what I'm saying? For the most part, you know, all my shit is pretty positive on my social media. So I wouldn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? Because when I see her shit and it's positive, even when it ain't positive, I be liking the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what a friend do. I like everybody's stuff that I know on social media. I can only met you one time and I'm always like your shit. Because that's what social media is for. It's for liking shit and seeing people, whatever they doing in that moment of their life, right? So I just think it's really weird. And like I said, I noticed that she muted me a while ago, probably a year ago. I noticed that, but I didn't say anything. You know what I'm saying? And I still haven't said anything. And I'm still trying to figure out if I'm gonna reach out to her to be like, hey, you know, I think that we should go ahead and cut ties. Or if I'm gonna just
don't say shit, just don't talk to her.
Right. Or if I'm gonna just go ahead and delete her number and block her off all of my social medias and stuff like that. Not like she would know if I blocked her off of my social medias because she muted me. So she wouldn't even fucking know anyway. But obviously she would know if she texts my phone and I'm like, who the fuck is this? You know, she would obviously know. But, you know, it's not even about like me wanting to text her to let her know that, you know, we should go ahead and cut ties about closure or anything like that, because it's been kind of rocky. It's been rocky before I had cut her off 2 years ago. But, you know what I'm saying? It's been kind of rocky since then. When we see each other, sometimes it's love, but, you know, and please don't get me wrong. When I say hating, I don't think she's hating off of my looks. Even though she has said something about it before, I really don't think that's it. I don't think that's it. When she met me, this particular girl, the second one, that's who we're talking about. When she met me a few years ago, I think we met, now you're about to be 16. So we had to meet maybe 12 years ago. So when she met me, I was real broken. It was just so much going on. You know, I was just not, I wasn't good energy to be around. And I think that's why she liked being around me, because she was that good energy. She was the, you know, the energy that kind of drew other people to us or something like that. Like, I guess that made her the more attractive friend because of her energy and stuff. Right?
She want people around that has a low vibration and that is in a broken, bad place, so that she can feel better.
I think that's it. I think she, you know, it was different when I was just like you said, vibrating low, when I did not, when it was, I ain't having left a lot of stuff going for myself, when I was angry, that's when I met her.
And when you glued up and your energy changed,
and y'all know that the last few years I've been working on myself tremendously, right? And I ain't saying I'm there, but I fixed a lot of shit.
But but the friend you talking about, she's all about energy and vibrations and shit. So what's up with that?
She is, but I don't think it's fake on her end. But I absolutely think that
that's what y'all doing.
She wants to, like I said, to be the friend that has the good energy. That's what she wants.
The only friend that has good energy.
You don't want her friends to have good energy? That doesn't make sense.
Maybe I'm explaining it wrong.
You explaining it right. No, I think you're explaining it absolutely right. This is my interpretation, that she wants to be the light, the person that's the positive influence in the room and the good vibrations when she comes in. Right, I got you.
Yeah. Okay. Just like how some and they be like, oh, I want to be the pretty friend. So then they try to go get some friends that's not, as attractive as them, quote unquote.
Nah, that's
it's energy instead of looks. And please trust me, it's a thing. It's a thing.
So funny. It's not funny, but it's funny. That's because that's her thing. That was her thing. You know how it goes.
That was her thing.
But it wasn't her thing at first. And because she did not have the looks and your energy started to change, she had to get something that makes her outstand. So that's when she came into the whole energy vibration shit. And then you surpassed her in that. So now she don't want shit to do with you.
I wouldn't even say I surpassed her because I'm
it's not
perfect.
Right.
I'm absolutely not perfect at all. I'm not going to say I surpass anyone. I might say we might be on different levels, and I don't mean like high level, low level. I mean like we're focusing on focusing our energy on
two different vibrations.
Right. So, but I really think that's what it is. I truly think that's what it is, and it sucks. It sucks because nobody couldn't tell me nothing about this girl. Y'all know a few months ago.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, that was your best friend, but anyway.
Yeah. Ronnie always was talking trash, and I'm like, nah, don't talk about her. Like, that's my girl. I don't care what nobody say. You know what I'm saying?
I was right.
I just wanted you to know that I knew who you was talking about.
It's crazy that you know who I'm talking about because you ain't seen her in
I know you talking about
the longest time.
Huh?
But
I just want y'all to realize and understand that I was right from
Ronnie was right.
Yes, she
was right. She was right. And it sucks. And it sucks so bad. And a part of me really, sometimes if you don't bring something up, just like I said that she might have an issue with me and I don't know about it. Part of me is like, maybe I should bring it up to her because it could be a misunderstanding or it could be something that I did that, that she might want me to fix or something. I don't fucking know.
How many times do you have these conversations with the person? Like how many times? It's too much. Like she always wants somebody to fucking run behind her or try to reach out to her or something. Like, no. Especially when y'all already had a conversation. Like, we too fucking old to keep repeating the same shit. No, ma'am, sir. Thank you. Have a good day. And I wish you the best in your life.
I just think it's like some people just haven't reached the point of like, I really don't think you can be truly happy for other people when you're not truly happy with yourself or not, happy with the person that you look at in the mirror. Cause it's like, it's almost like, I don't know, like I wish the best for her. You know what I mean? Like I don't have no ill will for her, or for people like that. It's like, damn, I wish shit could be different. Cause like I ain't got a problem with you. I don't like just cause I'm doing good and I'm
right.
I don't need somebody to pick me up every day. So that I still valued you as a friend. You know what I mean? Like It sucks.
Yeah, you know why? You know, another reason why it sucks is because like I don't think that way. Like I don't think that way at all. When my friends are winning, I'm like fucking win.
Right.
When you buying a house, when you get a new car, when you start a new job, you better fucking win. You better fucking win. Like that's how I am. So when my friends or family don't do it back for me, I'm like, what the fuck? Like I always tell Naya, I'm always like, oh my goodness, I'm so jealous of her. Everybody know Naya, my daughter, just in case for people that don't know. I'm always like, oh my goodness, I'm so jealous of you. She's fucking smart. She's beautiful. She got a body I want. Like, you know, but it's never like, what the fuck you got that on for? It's a difference between being like, oh my goodness, girl, I'm so jealous of you versus, you know what I'm saying? That's me being happy for you versus, you know, being like, why the fuck you got on that shirt? You know what I'm saying? Like I used to say all the time, especially back in the day, I used to swear I was the ugly friend. So when I hung around Ronnie, Shay, and Kiera, I was like, fuck, I'm the ugly friend. I hate this shit. Like, why y'all bitches so pretty? But it was always like that. Why are you bitches so pretty? It was never, why the fuck y'all can't wear flats, right? Why y'all always got wear shit to make y'all butt look big? You know, it was never any jealousy like that. It was always, damn, girl, I wish I had that shit jealousy type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So when people that I'm friends with, and y'all please know I'm fighting back shit. I'm really, really fighting back shit. So when people
I ain't right no bitch, get it together.
I know, you know I'm a real ass bitch. But
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? I think it's fucking crazy. It's crazy when your friends do that shit to you. Cause I would never do no shit like that to somebody y'all call my friend. Tracy ain't got to worry about it. Kiera ain't got to worry about it. Shay ain't got to worry about it. Jess ain't got to worry about it. You know what I'm saying? My people that I really, really call, and don't get me wrong, I missed a couple people, but people that I really, really call my friends, that I call and talk to about anything, they don't have to worry about that shit. Our guy friend group, they don't have to worry about that shit. DQ, they don't have to worry about that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. It's crazy to think that you have people in your circle, and especially when you try to pick your circle so tightly.
Right.
That feel this way about you. It's fucking nuts. It's nuts. And that's another reason why I want to say something, because I'm like, you had your way out. You could have took that shit and rolled out. Like, why were you trying to come back? You was trying to come back because at the time when I was cutting her off is the time that me and Kiki was going through our real bad breakup. And it was just so much going on in my life. And I was really depressing. Everybody felt that energy. Everybody around me felt that depressive energy. So that's why you was trying to come back, because you thought I was slipping back. You thought I was relapsing back into my bad attitude, my you know what I'm saying, hating everybody and hating everything, and not, you know what I'm saying, like not trying to do nothing, giving up. That's why you wanted to come back. But when I bounced back from that shit, you know what I'm saying, now all of a sudden,
what to do.
Right now, all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, it's a different story. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And then it's like, even if she do want to talk and work stuff out, like, how can you trust somebody though? Like after things like this, a friend at that, like, and you know, and I'm sure everybody done heard so many stories of best friend killing another best friend over jealousy for real. So you never know. I'm not saying that she will take it to that extreme, but you never know what people thinking in their head. You don't know what the fuck, people can snap in an instant.
Yeah.
So I already don't trust. I don't trust her, and I don't think you should either. She already said she had your life.
Yeah, so. She said she didn't mean like my life as far as career or the way I look. Like we were talking about random things, like when I was talking about me wanting to be poly and then actually meeting poly people. And or when, you know, she's always talked, I think she's another thing that she doesn't like, but hate off a little bit, is the relationship me and Naya had. She always talk about how she, you know, kind of wish she had that with her mom. Like, it's just a lot of different things that I think that, you know, that I guess that she would want to do that I'm kind of doing in a sense. But again, Why turn that shit in, you know what I'm saying? Why turn it into negative hate on your friend?
Right.
Because I would never. Like y'all don't ever have to worry about that shit with me. Cause I'm gonna always root for you. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just fucking crazy to me. It's absolutely nuts. And you know what else somebody said? I think I was talking to Kiki about it. So I was talking to Kiki about it, and she was like, you know, I wondered, did she do what you did? Because I asked her a long time ago, back when like we first started talking. So this is a long ass time ago. I was like, if you could smash any of my friends, which ones would you smash? Of course, she's young on all of my friends. So she was like, I wouldn't hit none of them ugly, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like,
Of
bro,
course.
those are my friends.
Of
But,
course.
but anyway, I didn't ask her that for any particular reason. I just, you know, it was just something that ran through my head because I think my friends are attractive.
I think so too.
I do. The ones out of the ones, all of the ones I named, I believe they are very attractive. Right now, I have people, friends that's kind of distance friends. I ain't named them. I'm talking about the friends I named. I think are very attractive. So anyway, she was like, well, what if she asked that to somebody she's talking to and they said you? And that's another reason why she kind of fell back.
That's probably true.
But even if hypothetically, at the time Kiki would have been like, yeah, I smashed that joint, I'd have been like, okay, I asked the question, I got the answer. I ain't thinking nothing else of it.
Right.
Mind you, they used to have each other number and text each other and meet up without me. You know what I'm saying? I would not care. I wouldn't care. And even if you ask even if you ask your shorty that and they said me, please believe I can be around your shorty and not give two fucks about nothing. On my highest, drunkest, depressed day. Okay. I would never.
Well, if you're drunk at the highest day, you won't be asleep.
Facts. And probably on my stressfulest day too. So you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have any insecurities, you gotta keep that shit to yourself. Or you gotta turn that shit into something funny or something. Right. You don't take that out on your friends. You don't. And then I was trying to think, like, I was like, maybe she muted my IG. Because sometimes IG can be a lot. But you already knew this.
Do you know for a fact that you muted?
I'm pretty positive I'm muted.
No.
I'm pretty positive I'm muted. And I know I've literally heard her say that she's muted other people before. She just never said that she's muted me.
I know that she's but you still don't know for a fact that you were muted.
D, it's even worse if I'm not muted. At least if I'm not muted and you're not liking my stuff, it's because you ain't seeing it. If you actually seeing my shit, you saw it was my birthday on social media. It was all over there.
So that means she has to like your you have to like your friend's birthday post.
Or say
I like my friends anything post. My friends can post a pile of shit and I will post and I will like it.
So you like all of your friends' posts?
Yes.
I see it. Go down the line.
Exactly. Absolutely.
Okay.
I know for a fact that Q don't hardly post. He only posted his Insta Snap. Now, I might not watch Insta Snaps because sometimes I don't have the time to watch no goddamn Insta Snaps. But anything that comes on my actual timeline, absolutely, I'm going to like. I'm going to like. If I see your name, I'm going to like the shit. The fuck? Who else going to be your fan on social media? Aside from your friends.
Mm-hmm. I mean, strangers, but your friends.
I mean, strangers too. Absolutely. Absolutely. Strangers would do it too. But I'm your biggest fan on social media.
Don't follow shit.
But I'm pretty positive I'm muted. But like I say, even if I'm not, again, you see my shit. You telling me you miss all of my posts? Every last one of them in the past year and a half, 2 years? You done miss? Come on now. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You ain't missing my stuff.
So what I'm saying, did you see her? What caused all of this? You just like going through your messages and like, I didn't get a message from this person?
I don't have have to go through a message. I know I didn't get a phone call, a message, or nothing from her.
But what I'm saying is you having a great time and all of that, right? And because this person didn't reach out to you, it upset you.
Absolutely, it did.
Right. What triggered it? Like this is something you were expecting then.
Yes. It's certain people I absolutely expect birthday call, text, or something from. A flare in the goddamn sky. I absolutely expect a happy birthday from certain people. She is one of those certain people.
But see, expectations only lead to disappointment.
Oh, that's clear. I've learned.
Yes.
I've learned.
Like, and does she know that you expect that of her?
Yes.
I think it's like an unwritten friend rule.
Well, no, it's not. No,
why would you
that's
not
what I'm
tell
saying.
one
All
of your
these
best
unwritten
friends
rules.
happy birthday?
That's still it's all right. What if she was busy that day?
Then why you ain't text me the next day, or the next day, or the next week,
or today, or like the fuck?
What if she was busy that day, then it slipped her mind the next day? Now y'all not friends no more?
At some point, you are going to say, damn, September passed and I ain't tell her happy birthday.
My cousin, I love him. I missed him a happy birthday message.
You missed the house too. The same shit.
I told y'all happy birthday before y'all birthday. We got talking about. But you know what I'm saying? Like the birthday passed, and I was like, damn. I realized like a couple days later, and I was like, I'm gonna reach out. And then I got tied up and I didn't reach out because I wanted to have a conversation. And then another day passed, and another day passed, and another day passed. It's like, well, I'll let them know
It's a couple
when
of cousins that I ain't get a happy birthday from, and I wasn't expecting a happy birthday.
But I'm saying it's somebody I will normally always say happy birthday to.
And
it wasn't it wasn't intentional. It's no less love there. It's just I forgot. I was busy. Truly.
Nah.
You saying that's not possible?
No, I'm saying it's not the same. It's not the same.
Why?
It's not.
Okay.
It's not.
No further questions from me on this topic.
So my point is, if you are hating off of any of your friends, your families, your co-workers, anybody, distance yourself from them people. If it's your family member, okay, well, I ain't gonna go to the family function because I don't want to see this motherfucker. If it's your friend, okay, I'm about to delete this motherfucking number. We don't got nothing else to say to each other. If it's a co-worker, I don't know if you want to quit your job, but maybe see if you can switch offices or something. I don't fucking know. But the point is,
Cause they ain't say happy birthday.
It's not. Did you not hear all of the other stuff I was talking about? Did you not hear all of the other stuff?
The other stuff. Yes.
This just made me put the happy birthday made me put the stuff into perspective.
Cause I'm saying the other stuff had already happened. You know what I'm saying? That other stuff, yeah, I thought they moved past that. So, that's why I'm like, is it the catalyst for all of this just the lack of the happy birthday message?
No, the lack of the happy birthday message made me start thinking back on, okay, well, this happened, and that's kind of weird for the friendship to happen in the friendship. This also happened. This is happening right now currently. This is happening. Come on now. Even back to when I got my breast surgery. And she went to the girl's house to watch their dog, and my dog was there. She know I couldn't lift up nothing. And that's why my dog was over the girl's house. Because I was unable to take care of her. She got over there and then hit me like, well, she hit them when saying that they need to pay extra and stuff. So then I hit her and I'm like, I'm gonna just come and pick up my dog. If it was her that had just had surgery, I would watch her fucking dog for the 3 goddamn days that she was watching the other dogs anyway.
Mm-hmm.
She literally, and I took too long to come and get the dog, and she brought the dog from Waldorf.
Is that?
Come on now. I would never do that to my friend. I would never do that to my friend.
What I'm saying is is that her business? Like, did you ask, or was there any? You know what I mean?
She was already watching the other 3 dogs. And honestly, I thought the girls communicated with her that my dog was going to be there too. So maybe, I guess maybe they didn't. Okay, that's fine. But had I got there and I realized that my friend that just had surgery a week ago that couldn't take care of her dog, I would absolutely not say nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I would have kept the fucking dog. She already, it's not like she wasn't getting paid, and it's not like she wasn't watching dogs anyway.
Right, but when
and when her ass ain't had no fucking with the dog,
that's not fair. That's not fair. You can't. It's still extra work, and if that's her livelihood,
extra work. She letting the dogs outside the shit,
and letting them back in and feeding them. I don't look. I don't know what it all entails. I'm just saying, like something like that, where people, you know, if that's their business and their livelihood, you know, you don't want to just take advantage of that. I don't know if it was communicated beforehand or not. I'm not trying to give her out. I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't say that. Like,
I don't care if it's my business. If my friend that had surgery had a dog at somebody's house where I was watching 3 other dogs anyway, I would absolutely let that dog stay there for free and watch that dog because I know my friend cannot care for the dog.
But my thing is, if the communication and it's the friendship like that, it should be as simple as, hey, look, this is what I need, or this is what's going on.
Why do I have to
it
say
that?
Be
a
surprise. You know that's what I need. You know that's why the dog over there. Otherwise, the dog wouldn't have been over there. I don't just leave my dog over other people's houses because I need a break. No, my dog was over there because I couldn't care for her.
But how? What I'm asking is, how is that what she knows that she needs? Was it communicated to her that this is what you need?
Yes. She knew it. She knew. The reason why I took too long to go over there and pick up the dog is because I said I have to wait for somebody to drive me because I cannot drive over there. So I had to wait for somebody to come. You know, I'm like physically I couldn't do shit. You knew it. She knew it.
Okay.
So no, it's not about the happy birthday. It's literally about looking back and seeing all of this stuff. You talking about businesses. I've given this girl free things plenty of fucking times.
Right, but how you run
of times.
How you run
I paid for her candles. I paid for her sage. I've paid for her to watch my dog before.
This is what I'm saying.
I paid for all of her services.
Reese, this is what I'm saying. You can't expect a person, and that's why I asked earlier, is it because you expected this from? It's like certain expectations lead to disappointment.
I don't expect you to give me your free product. No, I'll pay for it because I don't mind. But yes, I expect you to keep my dog when you're watching other dogs anyway, and you know I physically cannot take care of my dog. Absolutely, I expect that.
But all right, I'm saying
it being her business.
No, I'm saying
it wasn't like she ain't have to go buy no food, no leash, no nothing. She wasn't even walking the dogs. It was a thing, a leash outside, and all she had to do was hook the damn dogs up and let them run outside.
No,
she did not have to do any extra work that she was not doing for the other dogs.
When I'm talking about the business, I'm talking about purely as I'm not talking about as far as any type of friendship or anything. I'm just saying, like, if she's running it as a pure business, I don't know how it's being ran, but like just the terms of the agreement, like what were the terms of the agreement and all of that. That's all I'm asking. Because some people do that. Like I'm telling you, I've come to these situations working with friends and family. You know, like being charged for stuff that I would absolutely give to people, that I would absolutely do for free. But then they would ask me for money to do something very simple for them. And so, you know, that's why I'm like, was it something that y'all spoke about or something that y'all discussed, or was it something that because again, like if it's a business, if it's like a business, or was it like, oh, a favor? You know what I'm saying? Like it's different ways it could have been set up. So I don't know, you know. But I definitely,
No. And
man,
then let's not to mention the countless times that I have let her use my other car. Mind you, I truly believe her license is suspended, and I still let her use my car.
right. But Reese,
I've let her
again,
use my car to go watch these same exact dogs at the where she, where she didn't, where she brought me back my dogs from.
right. But what I'm saying is, I get it, and I'm on your side. But all I'm saying is, when you expect the expectation for somebody to treat a business or do something like that, or you know what I'm saying, like that. Now, as far as the happy birthday and all that, I understand she knows that about you. If she considers you her best friend, yeah, I think you would know to say happy birthday if you know it's your birthday. I'm just, bringing up the conversation. But I don't know. The business, when it's come to business, like what are the terms of the agreement? And are we operating under them terms? And business and friendship gets murky all the time. And that's why a lot of people say you don't do business with your friends. So I don't know. But I get your point.
My point is, like I said, the
Right.
happy
That's not the
birthday
point.
was not the point.
Right.
That's
I
what
got you.
made me look back on everything to be like, damn, the past year and a half, this motherfucker been really doing me dirty. And I've been doing her good. Even, and this is gonna give it away to everybody. She know who it is if she ever hear this. But this is gonna give it away definitely. But even when she had to stay at my place for a little while, it wasn't that long. It maybe was a month and a half. I didn't care. In fact, she still has the keys to my house because I told her whenever she needs it, she can come back. However, even when she needed to come to my house, she was saying that the other person that she was staying at their house too was making her feel so uncomfortable, and I made her feel real comfortable, and I did this and I did that, and blah blah blah. Even during that time, I was muted. Come on now. Even that time, I'm paying for your product. I'm still giving you free shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never be like, damn, I should have never let her stay in my damn house. Absolutely not, because
Incarcerate
she
rent
needed a
money.
place to stay, and I let her have a place to stay because that's the friend I am. Okay, if my friends need something, I'm gonna be there because that's what I'm here for. Otherwise, what are we friends for? What are we friends for if I can't depend on you?
I mean, like I've had family members crash at people's houses, but when people staying at their house, they be like, nah, y'all gotta go get a hotel. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't stay here. Yeah, I
Okay, and
feel
them
you. I
friends,
feel
them
you.
friends are just like the motherfuckers, just like her.
Right, I feel you.
So no, again, for everybody that's like, oh yeah, D right, it's just a birthday. No, it's not about the birthday. That put everything else in perspective. That made me look back on everything else like, damn, girl, you've been ignoring shit for way too long. It's getting out of hand. How long you gonna let it get out of hand? And y'all know what happens when I keep holding shit in. I blow the fuck up. I blow up out of nowhere. So, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather it go out like this, where me
Blow
kind
up.
of being a little calm about it, just being irritated about it, versus me giving her another 2 years of my fucking life and then being like, you know what? 4 years ago, you started moving funny and you've been moving funny since. No, get the fuck now. If you hating on me in any kind of way, this goes for anybody. Friends, family, associates, co-workers, any fucking body I know. If you are in my life and you don't fucking wish me well, you're not excited when I start a new business. You're not excited when I brag about my daughter. You're not excited when whatever, or I can't depend on you like you can depend on me. Please drop yourself out of my life. Please
Mm-hmm.
feel free to do that. I actually had an associate that did that. All of a sudden I went on IG and she unfollowed me. So I started calling around. I'm like, yo, what's up with
What
Shorty?
happened?
I was like, what's up with Shorty? And they like, oh yeah, she said that she wasn't feeling y'all. That you know what I'm saying? She felt like you was this, and this. And I said, all right, damn.
Mm-hmm.
It is what it is. I ain't mad at it. If you feel like I ain't doing what I'm supposed to do for you as a friend, or as an associate, or as a distance friend, whatever y'all want to call these type of friendships nowadays. If you feel like I ain't holding up, like what, or you can't depend on me or whatever, please feel free to cut me the fuck off.
I
No
was a little shocked
explanation
though with the
needed,
last one.
no closure needed, nothing. Cut me the fuck off if that's what you feel. I'm not gonna be mad. It ain't no hard feelings. If I see you on the streets, I'm gonna wave. If you wave back, hey. And if you don't, it is
No,
what it is.
Reese, I was a little shocked with that last one though. With that last follow or block or whatever the fuck it was. Like,
Yeah,
I
but
was
see,
like,
y'all
what?
had a better relationship. Y'all had a better relationship. Me and her relationship kind of, it fell off a few years ago.
Girl.
So, y'all had a better relationship. So I totally understand why you got caught off guard. I didn't really get caught off guard because we went,
I was like, what? I was like, wait, what the fuck I do? And I was like, oh well. That's what vice does.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, we are adults. We're adults. Mm-hmm. So if you don't like something, you remove yourself from the situation. We know how to do it, and we know how to do it gracefully. She bowed out gracefully.
Yeah, she did.
She didn't want no closure. And that's what it is what it is. You don't need like, closure all the time. It wasn't even fuck y'all hoes, because when she see you, she speak. So it wasn't a fuck y'all hoes, but it's a I'm gonna keep my distance, and when I see you, I'ma speak. When we if I go to the club and you in the club, we might could take a shot together, but it ain't gonna be no, oh, what you doing, friend?
We take a shot to the house, friend. Pay for your own shot. You ain't my friend no more.
So you know what I'm saying? Like, and I ain't mean to waste up so much time with my check-in. My bad, y'all. That's a whole motherfucking topic I just now did. Goddamn. Sure. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Feel free, closure or no closure. If you feel like you want me out your life, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not gonna want to stop you from doing what you feel is right for your life.
Yeah. Like,
it is what it is. And I'd rather her stop being my friend than to hate on me secretly. For what? I ain't all that. My shit still stink. The fuck?
Smell you over there. So fun.
And so yeah. I mean that's all I got. That's all I got to say about that. And low key, I might screen record this whole thing and just send it to her so she'll fucking know.
Whoa.
Like,
fuck that hoe.
I mean, it is what it is, but you know what I'm saying? It pissed me off. And it definitely pissed me off because this is one of the friends that I met without Ronnie. Y'all know most of my friends I met through Ronnie. I only have 2 friends I ain't meet through Ronnie. She's one of them. So it kind of hurt even more. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah. You should have listened to me like all them years ago when I told you to cut her.
You did.
You would be over it right now.
You told me a few years ago, long before she started acting funny to me 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. So it is what it is.
Y'all gotta start giving me my props when I be right, because y'all be trying to do me dirty.
Mm-hmm. No, me and D said you both was right. We both said you were right.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, I guess like D said, I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta stop expecting shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know how to not expect it, because the fuck? Why wouldn't you expect for certain shit from your friends? Mm-hmm. Especially when you in a time of need. Example, the surgery. I was in a time of need. Like, it's not like, you know what I'm saying? I was just at home, just like, nah, break time, got a free babysitter for the dog. Like, no. I was fucking physically not able to do it. Mm-hmm. So, I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. I'm a real ass nigga, so don't let that little crack voice that happened earlier. That's your hands. Absolutely throw hands.
You done tickle Q. Oh my goodness.
I took Q a couple times, and I'm proud of myself. All right, but anyway, Ronnie, how was your week?
Not as a lot like yours.
No, y'all don't understand. Like that really like it. I don't know, man. I don't know. It made me mad. It made me sad. It made me go through a lot of feelings. A lot of feelings. But anyway, go ahead.
My week was fine, just work. Well, I went to the speed date on Monday, right? It was kind of random. One of my friends hit me up like, let's go to speed date. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I wasn't doing shit. But mind y'all, I have not been drinking since we came back from DR. So I'm like, okay, we'll go to this spot. And this guy I've been conversing with, his cousin is the owner of the spot, right? So I'm like, okay, he was like, I'm gonna hook you up and tell him, give you whatever you want. Fine. But I'm not eating certain things and I'm not drinking. So I get to the joint. He like, get whatever you want. I got you. I'm like, well, I could be fucking lit right now and I'm not drinking, but whatever. I did the speed date sober and it was actually great. I didn't meet anybody that I would actually like want to talk to. I mean, well, it was two guys there I was kind of eyeing, but I just didn't talk to them. But anyway, so they having another one tomorrow. So my friend hit me up and was like, oh, the guy who was hosting it, he's like, oh, he wants you and your friend, her and her friend to come back. And because everybody was talking about us, they like our energy, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, well, first of all, are we about to be hosting this? Because we need some money. If we're going to be the star of the event, we need some money. Because I was super fucking lit. I went to everybody's table. I was talking to everybody. It was nice. But they need some more attractive people. Like no. And the one guy that was like the most attractive, he got everybody's number. I sat there and watched him. Not like I'm stalking him the whole time, but like as I'm walking through, I'm like, every time when the 10 minutes is up, he getting their number. I'm like, oh, nigga, no.
You invited everybody. I was like, I want to go, but then I'm gonna just be wasting motherfuckers' time because I ain't.
No, so it's the speed day is for couples, for single people, it's for gay couples, gays. It's for everybody. Like every single person you could think of was in it.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm still wasting the time because I ain't got no time.
Yeah, I mean, it was just something to do, and it was fun actually. So I mean, I wasn't talking to him. Even if I go tomorrow, still not gonna talk to him. I got to start at 5 now, and I ain't got time to add nobody else. And yes. So speaking of that, I have been talking to like 5 people, but my number one is still New Boo. But I'm actually supposed to be going out with him tonight. So yes. Anyway, but so one of the guys that I am talking to, it's crazy because like on social media, like I've been seeing him for like years, right? And I was just like his picture and stuff, but he would never like my picture or like inbox me or nothing. So I'm like, normally if I like somebody's picture, they just go straight to the inbox, right? So I'm like, and this is for years. So I'm like, all right, this nigga, fuck him. So anyway, so then like a month ago, I had react to one of his videos and he started inboxing me. So I'm like, oh, okay, there you go. After fucking 5 years. But anyway, so I ended up meeting up with him last night and I don't like him in person. That's so sad. Like he is very attractive, but he said he was taller than what he really is, and he's not. I'm taller than him, and I had on a little baby.
He's catfishing when he's height.
Yes. So I mean, he's not like short, but he's not up to par to me. And then he have little hands. I do not like little fucking hands. It's so not attractive, but all the boxes he checked, and he young, and he got a house. Well, he got his shit together. He got a career. He's doing really great. And I'm just like, oh, I should have just kept it online because now I don't really like him. So now I don't know what to say to him. Like when he was texting me and stuff, I'm like, what do I say? Because I was like really liking him at first, and now I'm like, oh, you got little hands.
You and these little hands, it kills me every time.
They are little, like, anyway, I don't know. I don't know if because I don't know how to not. Either I'm just going to like ghost him, or just I don't know if I can like. We can be just friends though.
You know what they say about a man with little hands?
No.
He got little gloves.
Little gloves.
What do that mean?
Nothing.
No, please explain.
It don't mean nothing. Because he got little hands, he got little gloves. Don't worry about it.
Like kid gloves.
No.
Like I should.
No, don't worry about it.
Do you know? You know I'm a little slow.
Listen, sometimes we got the little blonde side going on. But yeah, I mean, overall, he is cool. Like maybe we can just, text as friends, but I don't think I would like.
It's gonna be hard to text with them little hands.
I know, it is so sad, y'all.
He making it worse for you, little hand, bruh.
For real, I was like, I could not stop looking at them little ass hands. Oh my goodness. But anyway, but he's cool. And the other dude, I'll tell y'all about him once if I start to like him more. Anyway.
Now let me say, is that fair that you go to this time? Is that the only reason? Is because he's shorter and he got little hands?
Yeah.
And
I know that sounds crazy because when I was talking,
other redeemable quality.
When I was talking to my cousin, she was like, "Is that it?" And I'm like, "Yes, that is it." But y'all, look at me. I'm tall. Y'all know I'm tall, and I wear heels a lot. I just ordered a whole lot of heels. How? He gonna be like, I'm gonna be up here. He gonna be down here. This gonna be me. This gonna be him.
Yes, and every time you take a picture with him, he gonna lay his head on your chest.
So that negates, because you're taller than him, that negates everything, all of his positive qualities.
I just can't. I don't like short people.
I mean,
not a great distance of height. Like that look crazy as shit. So we out in public. I'm like, give me a kiss. I gotta bend down. My neck gonna be hurting this shit.
Why are you all worried about what people doing and when you out in public? You should be worried about the relationship.
I said if we out and I don't give a fuck about the people. I'm talking about we out and he want to kiss and I gotta bend down and my neck gonna hurt.
Your neck doesn't hurt because you kiss somebody that's shorter than you.
I'm gonna be like,
you guys dream.
Oh my goodness, y'all. We can be friends though, and he is a great person, and he checked a lot of boxes. Maybe I can hook him up with somebody else, cause he's a good guy.
These are the problems. This is it right here. This is it.
Okay. I'm going to maybe try to step outside my box, but I did that before. And
because I'm asking, is it a personality thing? Is he mean?
No, he is so nice. He's so sweet. I've been saying for years that I don't like little hands. That the short can be okay. I'll just wear less heels around them. But the hands, I cannot. I'm sorry. I can't. I don't know. But yes, we'll see. I don't know. Anyway, I still have my number one boo. So he just in the pocket if this don't work out.
Is that fair to put a person in the pocket?
They friends. Friends are in can be in the pocket.
So your guy friends, they are in the pocket, just waiting for the chance. Because I thought you said you didn't mess with your friend.
No, these are people that I just recently started talking to, getting to know. I don't know.
They potential lovers, you just don't know yet. You just working it out.
Yeah. So they can stay in the pocket for right now until I figure out what's going to happen with Nubu. But I'm about to cut him off because I don't know. And he all sad and shit because somebody stole his car the other day, which he was talking about, I don't want to park around your way because somebody gonna take my car. And what they do out Columbia, Maryland, take the shit anyway. But whatever, we ain't gonna get on it because I feel bad for him too because I'll be pissed off But it was too. The car was too flashy. You know, people how they be riding around with them all them colors and designs and shit. Like it was just too much. Like people, of course, that's a target. But whatever. Anyway, so I'm gonna move on because that's really it with my week. Because if nothing really special happened. But so the other day, right? I was having this conversation. Well, like a week or so ago. I was having this conversation with Hood Bay, right? So he's like, if we are together, like boyfriend and girlfriend, that I cannot be friends with my exes. And if we are out at a restaurant, bar, or just out hanging out, and I see an ex, and I want to know like y'all opinions about it too. We see one of my exes. If I hug them, it's gonna be a problem. I'm like, well, if you see your ex and you hug her, like I ain't gonna give a fuck. And he like, but that's different because you like girls. How the fuck is that different? It's still your ex. Like if you are out, first of all, I'm gonna be pissed off if I see one of my exes and just because they with another girl, they don't speak to me or hug me or have a conversation with me. Like we ain't beefing and we ain't strangers. Like that shit crazy. Like I can introduce you to the person. Like it's just crazy to me. But my thing is like how do y'all feel about this shit? Because one thing I do not like is for my man to say that I can't hug another. And I'm like, well, I have male friends. So if I see one of my male friends out, like my brothers, because I call them my brothers. So if I see them out, I can't hug them. Like, is it all men? Like, I'm confused. Because how would you know if it's an ex or if it's a brother or if it's a cousin or whatever? If I'm just hugging a person, you won't have attitude with anybody? That's crazy. But anyway, so what y'all feel about that? Y'all with y'all
Bullshit.
Girlfriend, boyfriend,
Bullshit. Bullshit. I don't care who I'm with. If I see my ex and y'all know what ex I'm talking about, I'ma absolutely hug her. Girl, you want a drink? You okay? What's going on out here in these streets? But it don't matter. I talk to mine every damn day, multiple times a day, because that's just the relationship that we have. It doesn't matter. Somebody told me it was weird that I still call her beautiful. She is. She
right,
is.
Did she start to get ugly just because we're not together? Like, what the fuck?
The fuck? She is. She's gonna always have my respect and my loyalty. And if I ever met anybody, because I try to tell people if I meet them, like, hey, yeah, no, me and Shorty, we are like this, okay? Unless she break us up from this is what we are, right? So you gotta deal with it or you don't. And if people choose not to deal with it, they absolutely choose not to deal with it. But I'm absolutely always respect her. When I see her, I'm going to speak. All that.
Yeah,
Because it is what it is.
And I'm like,
and you know what I'm saying? And it's not even off no, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to think. I guess it's not even off no, oh, we still want each other type of thing. That's the respect I have for her.
mm-hmm.
And that's period. Ain't nobody can take that respect away from her.
It's the kind of person that we speaking for both of us. It's the kind of the people that we are. Like, especially if we in a bar kind of scene, it's like it's lit. Hey, what's up? Like, it ain't nothing like, oh, I want him or her back. It's not nothing like that. I'm a fucking jolly fucking person. And especially when we got drinks around, it's like, hey, take a shot.
Or especially if I haven't seen that person in a really long time. Mm-hmm. I'm be like, yo, what the fuck is up? We're gonna be doing some stupid dance to each other or something because that's what we do. I ain't gonna say I got love for all of my exes, but I don't mind being friends with all of my exes. If they hate me, they hate me. It's one-sided. I don't give a fuck.
Even if you friends or not, if you see them out and y'all ain't breaking off no bad terms, like what's the harm in speaking?
Yeah.
Up to why would you be so pressed? Why is it gotta be a press thing?
Yeah. Why can't I just speak? And especially if you tell me not to, I'm probably definitely going to speak. I don't do too good with a whole lot of rules.
I'm not even going to think about that shit. If I'm out and I'm having a good time, it's going to be like a, hey, and then got to deal with the consequences because I spoke, because now you're going to be mad at me. Like, I don't. I'm not a fucking I'm not a rude or mean person. Like I'm out and I'm gonna say, hey. Ugh. Yo, we was talking about that shit for like 30 minutes, I swear. Like, you are fucking retarded. Retarded is a bad word. I'm sorry. Take that back. Anyway, so guys, how would y'all feel? Y'all out with your girl and she hugged her ex.
She wouldn't do that.
Even no side hug, no
Yeah,
what's up.
she probably not gonna do that. I don't know.
So if y'all seen y'all exes, y'all wouldn't speak to them?
I speak, but what we hugging for?
Oh, even if you don't hug, just speaking in general.
Everybody
Yeah.
not huggers. Everybody
I mean,
not huggers.
I'm not gonna go out my way. Like if I'm with my girl, like will we sitting beside each other or something? Because I'm not gonna walk across the room to say hi.
No, say if y'all at a bar,
I'll say what's up.
Y'all walking all to the bar, or they at the girl at the bar already, and you and your girl.
Oh yeah, we can speak. I ain't got no beef, but they do their thing. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing my thing. I'm not going out my way to talk to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just think it's a regular greeting when you see anybody out. It's a hug. I mean, I'm a hugger. I'm not like a handshake or a fist pumper. I'm like, hey, give me a hug. That's just me.
Yeah.
I was
Now,
gonna
if I go
say
in
something,
for a
but
hug
it's
and
not
they do
gonna be.
like
You're
this,
not
then
gonna
I'ma
think
still
it's
go
funny.
bloop.
Say it.
No.
Say it. I don't think nothing you say is funny.
That's all
Okay,
I'm
to
gonna
say
say.
it. Say it.
No. But nah, you probably should stop. I mean, like,
You went away.
He probably was gonna say that's why you muted too. He probably was gonna
but my
say that's
bad. What
why
I'm
we
saying
see
is,
you.
if you got a guy, right,
Mm-hmm.
you shouldn't. What you don't want to do is to argue about how important your old relationship is, because like, I know for me, if a woman was like, "Oh, this relates, man, we'll be with that motherfucker," like, you don't need me, and I'll be out. Like, it's not even.
Absolutely need you. I need you because you're the one I want to fuck. I don't want to fuck this person.
Hey, well, look, you need to chill out then, because I don't understand what's all the smoke for. Like, why you? That's what I'm saying. You can't be arguing about the relationship. Like, it's one thing if you see a person, you speak to them, but it ain't gonna be like, oh nah. Well, if I see this person, man, what? Like, get the fuck out of here then. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you, and I'm the person you having sex with, or if I'm the person you with, not even we having sex. If I'm the person you with, and you gonna be running down on some other dude. Now, I've definitely had occasions where I've seen women and they've been with other guys, and then, of course, they come up to me and say, and the guys see, and they feel a type of way about the shit. Like, nobody want their girl to run up to some other dude while they out, and it's a person they don't know. That's crazy.
I agree with that 100%.
I don't know, because I'm gonna introduce y'all. And it's not like I'm gonna run up and give some type of sexy ass hug. It's just gonna be like, hey, how you been? Oh my gosh, this
run
my babe.
behind at all. Like, if we at the bar or something at the same, if we crossing pathways at the same time, it's a hey, what's up? And it's not that I'm just doing it because that's my ex. That's just the person that I am. If I see somebody I know, I'm hugging them, right? Regardless if it's a guy, girl, sister, brother, cousin, ex, it's whoever it is.
All right, but what I'm saying is how
gonna be mad.
No, cause how you talking about how, oh, I'm a dude, blah blah blah. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you need to focus on the person you with and stop worrying about these people that you ain't with no more. Like, if you see somebody, yeah, you can speak. It ain't like, but like, it ain't. But when you make it an issue, it's gonna be an issue. Like, what you mean? I'm a hug. I'm like, fuck out of here. Like, no, because then you're gonna make it an issue. Like, you creating problems where it don't have to be. You can, of course, be cordial to a person, but like, it ain't to the point where you. That's what I said. I'm not going across the room. I ain't making no extra gestures. I ain't doing none of that shit. Like, if if we out and I see a person that I know, an ex or a girl I was with, I might speak. Shit, I don't know. If I'm with my girl, shit, I might not say shit.
But if you don't say anything when you with your person, then don't say nothing if your girl or your boyfriend is not there. Like keep that same energy. And that was another part of the conversation that we was having too. Like if because he's like, well, I'm not going to speak to the girl or whatever. But if you want to speak to her when I'm not there, then you can speak to her. Don't speak to her when I'm not. You know what I mean?
Again, it's
speak,
going
like don't
again.
speak
It's for me, it's the same thing. If I got a girl, I got a girl. You know what I'm saying? It's the same shit. I'm not gonna make no extra attempts to motherfucking do the same thing. It is the same. So like if we come past each other or we in the same area, I say what's up, what's good, like how you doing. But I'm not making no extra trips, making no why? What for? Like it's not that serious.
Right.
Like like I got friends that I will go out but they my friends.
Right.
Like my girls, just girls that I just used to talk to, and we just don't talk no more. We good.
Well,
That's how I feel about it. You, how do you feel?
No, I ain't let my. I'm not gonna do that. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, that's just weird to me.
I'm not gonna let my girl do. Okay. I wish
Don't
somebody
try and
would
catch him
not
up.
gonna
Leave
let
him
me do
alone.
something.
Talk about let your
I
girl. Look at Reese's face.
definitely agree. Like I wouldn't go out the way or anything, but if he like at the same spot or crossing paths, I must be because that's just how I am. I'm not going to go out the way, and I'm not going to do nothing like disrespectful. Like especially because if I'm out with him when I see somebody, then I know I'm not to do that because we already had the conversation. But I also don't like when I feel like somebody is trying to like control. I feel like it's a control thing or a
Man,
fucking
some
insecure kind of thing. Like that shit crazy to me.
some people need some control. It ain't insecure. It's insecurity on you could say it's insecurity on everybody's part, because why you still trying to fuck with this person?
It's not a still fuck with them. We walking past or we see each other that's in close, not me running or them running after me is, and it's a hey.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, how could a person be mad if a person just say, "Hey, what's up? How you doing?" Like, acknowledge a person. I know it is people that would be mad, but again, it's like how you carrying it. What type of energy is it? Like, is it you see the person and you be like, "Oh, hey, that's my ex right there." If they come, I'm gonna say hello, or it's just like, you know what I'm saying? It's like all about it's about the approach and the delivery. Yeah, I mean, you could do it in a way ain't no problem, and you could do it in a way it's a problem. Yeah, I mean, like if you see a motherfucker, oh, that's my ex. Oh, I got to go, and you get up and walk across the room in the club and go sit and stand in front of him. You try her. That's a
Especially
problem.
if I'm with my new bitch and she looking bad or they looking bad, I'm absolutely gonna speak. Come on,
Right,
let me my shorties. Come meet my shorties, parenthesis S.
yeah.
Fuck out of here. Come meet my babies. Because we all over here looking
good over there.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I don't care about what they think. Like they know if they fuck with me, they already know they fucked up. So it is what it is. It don't matter who I'm with.
I was like, I guess I just gotta go out and keep my eyes closed, not look at nobody, and make sure nobody looking at me like a fucking what's the people that the Muslim people that wear all the shit.
Nah, but what I'm saying is you could do too much, especially if you gonna argue back, like, oh nah, I'm gonna do that. I'm like, well, go do that then. Like it shouldn't even be a discussion. Like it shouldn't even be a discussion to the point where it's a conflict. Like, cause you shouldn't have no conflict in your household about some shit that's outside. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Anyway, Grace, what you got for us?
Okay, so I'm sorry, Ronnie. I thought you were doing the whole thing today. So anyway, I was reading a story, and I know y'all done seen this story because it's been viral probably all week. So it was about a photographer at a wedding, right? And I guess they asked for a plate of food at the wedding, and I guess the people said no, and the photographer deleted all of the photos and left. And fucking left. First of all, first and foremost, you either had a down payment or a full payment by the time the actual wedding started. So because you didn't get a plate, you gonna delete pictures and leave. You know I'm gonna sue you, right? You know I'm gonna sue you for the money back that you did, and I'm gonna sue you for it's a word. It's not paying. It's different. Punitive damages.
Punitive damages, emotional stress.
I'm
Oh, nah,
you for everything I
everything.
could.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google some shit to add on to sue you for. You got me fucked up.
But why they didn't
First of all,
they know he gonna be there the whole wedding before
most people get for people that RSVP. You already going through a lot planning your wedding. You're not thinking about feeding the photographer, feeding the DJ, feeding the cleanup crew, feeding the crew. You're not really thinking about that. So if depending on how this food was set up, if they only had enough for 100 people, the extra 5 people that's there to help with the wedding, bring your motherfucking lunch, because you don't know if you're going to get food or not. You don't know. You don't know what agreement these people have with the caterers. They only got a select amount of people. And then if they probably was looking at it like, well, damn, we only pay for 100 people. And if she gets some, then the DJ gonna want some. Then the officiant gonna want some. Then this person gonna want some. And we don't have that food. They have the right. You are there to do a job. They do not have to feed you. You're doing the job
but
that you already got paid for if it's a day or what. Bring your fucking lunch.
I probably would have deleted them pictures and left too.
And you're gonna get sued.
Well,
your
again,
business is going to get damaged. That person is probably not going to get another photography job for years. Possibly. I don't know. Depends on if people see their story or not. But that person, they probably got to move to a different state so people don't even know what kind of, they're because I would drag that person. Do that to me in DC. Nobody in DC will hire you again. Because I would make sure that everybody knows. Everybody knows that you deleted my pictures and walked out in the middle of my wedding.
They should have gave him a piece of bread or something. He can't think. He can't take good pictures of he or she didn't eat.
You call somebody. When I was at work today and I wasn't able to leave because we were giving out tablets, when somebody came, I said, please go get me some daggone food. I took 5 minutes to go get my food and eat it. And I took my happy ass back to work. Was I supposed to say, ain't nobody else getting no motherfucking free tablets because I'm fucking hungry and ain't nobody feed me here at work, which they don't have to do.
It was no food at work. It was only tablets.
They knew I ain't getting no lunch break and could have fed me.
I just feel like they could have gave him a piece of bread or a piece of chicken or something because like they was there all day taking pictures. Like they got to get the before, the during, the mid time, and the after.
Well, it should be a part of the contract, and depending on how, like I was saying, depending on how they run their business, business is business. So if it's not a part of the contract, he can't expect that he's going to get a meal. He should negotiate that. It should be a part of the contract based upon the length of service, because like you really don't know, depending on how it's set up during the meal, he may have photos to need to be taken. Like it all should be structured out where, like, if the photographer, and if that's the only photographer, and he's going to be eating, it needs to be a designated time and place for him to eat. That all should be already planned. But then it's all about how the contract was set up. Because if he was under contract, and at least it would be verbal, and he got paid, he probably will get sued, and it will be additional damages, additional emotional distress, and punitive damages and stuff like that. You know, but all depends on the contract and what was agreed upon beforehand.
My photographer ain't. I start studying. My photographer not even gonna be able to walk out because I'm gonna have my people jump that motherfucker. Like
I'm gonna just feed my
it just
photographer.
sound no, but if Ronnie, literally, what if they only had enough for their guests?
So again, it depends on the contract. It depends on the contract. That's all it is.
This is actually good that
Take-
this conversation even came up, because I wouldn't even never thought about feeding the damn photographer or the DJ or
Me
none of that
either.
shit. Like,
whenever me and Q do a gig, and Q, don't we make sure we get fed?
Yeah.
that's important.
I be like, oh, I'm not going nowhere. Y'all got food there? Y'all making sure we get plates?
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna bring it to us? By what time we gonna get our food? It's all a part of the agreement in the contract.
And that would be different if, and which that they didn't have it in their contract, but if it's not in the contract, you cannot expect people to feed you just because you're there doing a job. That's exactly my point. I don't expect my job to feed me, even on days when I don't get a break like today. I knew I couldn't leave my area. So if somebody didn't go get me food, I couldn't go eat. This photographer knew they was not going to be able to leave their area. So they knew, they had to bring in their food or make sure that they, like Dee said, put it in the contract. You don't get to just say, oh, what? What? You only got enough for your people? You didn't think about adding me into the food list? No, bitch, I was planning the whole fucking wedding. No, I didn't think about it. Why you didn't think about saying, hey, can you make sure I got some food? And I'd be like, damn, somebody Uber Eats already over there. Because I forgot to add her to the 100 list on the people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy for you to walk off of your job, especially if you are a freelance photographer. Like, you know how much money you're losing?
Maybe it was a family member and they didn't pay him.
No.
We don't know. It could have been somebody doing this shit on the arm, and motherfucker tried like, oh nah, you ain't either. I took all these damn pictures and you ain't gonna give me a plate, and I ain't even charge you. Oh, fuck
like.
this.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm gonna hold the pictures for ransom or something.
If I did it on the string and a motherfucker ain't feed me, I ain't getting that. Cause
they didn't do these on the strength. That article did not say that.
Right, but we don't know. Man, every time I've ever seen a news story and I've known exactly what happened, the news story has never, ever, 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 ever been accurate. Ever. And I've known exactly what's happened in a few news stories, and they've never been right. So it is what it is. And police reports, but that's a whole nother, whatever.
Mm-hmm. But you got something else for us, Reese?
That was just crazy to me. That was crazy. And like I said, I don't know if I'm gonna have my people jump you or if I'm gonna just go ahead and take the legal route and sue you. I might take the legal route and sue you because if we jump you, then you're gonna turn around and sue me back. So nowadays I take the legal route with everything because I'm older. I don't feel like that stuff.
It depends on the day for me, because sometimes I got time today, bitch. Like, you want to play today?
Most of the time I like that.
Do shit.
Then go ahead and call the po-po on you because I don't feel like it.
If you touch me, I'm gonna sue you.
That's how I was giving out them telling when people was catching the attitude. Ma'am, I will put you out of line. I will have the police come and escort you right out of line, and you will not get no tablet. You better have some damn patience.
I got my tablet. I was quiet and patient.
Ain't nobody dropped the lake for us, Q, but it's all good.
Yeah.
Y'all wasn't gonna come anyway.
It's all good.
It was Reese.
It's all good.
It was, but they wasn't gonna come.
Why you say that? We got invited.
You wasn't gonna come because y'all don't come to things we do invite y'all to. Hence the reason why y'all stopped getting invited.
Stop inviting me to swinger parties.
You said stop?
Yeah.
I don't like to do that.
We have stuff of the swinger party shit. Every space.
Anyway.
All right, y'all. We gonna go ahead and get on out of here, y'all. Cause I'm hungry. I need to go get some food. You know why? Cause I ain't getting no break today at work, and I wasn't able to throw no hissy fit.
You could have.
Probably could have. Mm-hmm. And I worked 10 hours too. With know that y'all know I'm skinny. I need my food.
But yes, y'all make sure y'all go like, share, subscribe, comments, all that good stuff. And Reese, what episode?
201.
Yeah.
Ah.
she make the same face every time, like,
All right, y'all.
All right, check him out.
Love and positivity.
Love y'all.
All right.